Hello children, I hope you have watched the videos on the two poems and two stories that were uploaded by me. Now apart from the poems and stories, there is one more book that we have to study in English literature, and that is The Merchant of Venice, which is a drama written by William Shakespeare. Now it is time that we start with that book also. In class 9, your syllabus covers the whole of Act 1 and Act 2. That is, we will do all the scenes from Act 1 and Act 2. And from Act 3, we will do only the first scene. So, your syllabus is still Act 3, Scene 1. Now, children, this is the first time that you are going to study a Shakespearean play in Shakespearean language. And many children find this a bit difficult. But if you listen carefully to the explanation and the meanings, you will be able to translate it into simple English and understand it better. And I'll be explaining each and every line in simple English and telling you the meanings of all the difficult words. You may note down the meanings and make use of them while doing your studies. Learn the meanings also, children, because sometimes a question is asked in which 2 or 3 lines in Shakespearean language is given, and you have to explain them in your own words. And such an answer requires that you write the meanings of the difficult words in simple English. So learn the meanings, children. Then while reading this play, you will come across certain words maybe for the first time, like thou, thee, dost, doth, hath, and others like that. And these are all words, old English words or words used in poetic language. You should know the meanings of all these words also, because you will be reading them many times in the play. And if you know the meanings of all these words, then you will be able to understand the play easily. The Merchant of Venice is a 16th century play written by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet, and actor. He is regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. Now, children, I will introduce you to the story in short. In Venice, there lived a wealthy merchant called Antonio. Bassanio was his best friend, and he used to borrow a lot of money from Antonio. He was in love with a rich and noble lady called Portia, who lived in Belmont. Once, when Bassanio wanted money, Antonio was not able to give him because at that time he did not have money and all his ships were still at sea. So they borrowed money from Shylock, who was an enemy of Antonio. Shylock hated Antonio, but he made Antonio sign a bond and gave the money. Later on, as Antonio was not able to repay the money on time, Shylock took him to court and demanded that he should be allowed to cut 1 pound of Antonio's flesh, according to the condition in the bond. Now, meanwhile, Portia's father, before he died, had planned a lottery system for her marriage. And according to the lottery system, there were 3 caskets: gold, silver, and lead. And if the suitor, that is the person who wanted to marry Portia, chose the casket with Portia's portrait in it, then only he could marry her. Many suitors were coming from different places. Some went away without choosing, and 2 of them chose the wrong caskets. In the end, Bassanio chose the right casket and married Portia. Now, when Bassanio told Portia about Antonio's condition, she told him to go to Venice and meet him at once. After Bassanio had gone, Portia disguised herself as a lawyer and went to Venice to save Antonio's life. And through her clever tactics, she disabled Shylock from cutting Antonio's flesh. At the end of the play, Antonio's ships came back and everything ended happily. So this is the story in short, children, a short introduction of the play. There are other characters apart from Antonio, Bassanio, Portia and Shylock. There are other characters also in the play, and you will be introduced to them as we get on with the story. In the next video, children, I will start with Act 1, Scene 1.